What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new Pokemon Go news alert. Today we're going to be talking about something on the official Pokemon website. It's very interesting and might actually point to an open beta very soon. Let's get right into it. So a few days ago, someone noticed there was an additional tab under the account management section on the official Pokemon website, which was really interesting because they never actually mentioned that in any release at all. Now, if you go to that tab, you'll see that it's just a terms of use agreement, basically what we've seen from all the beta testers thus far, so it's nothing really new, although I haven't seen the full agreement yet, so I just sort of wanted to skim through it and see if there's anything we could glean from the game out of it, because it might have changed for the US beta. They might have added things in here and there, so it was definitely worth reading through. And I actually think that I did get something out of it. I might have gotten a few things out of it, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I do want to explain why this might have come up. First off, this could mean that we have an open beta coming very soon. It could be something where you just have to go to the Pokemon Trainer Club website and just agree to their privacy settings in terms of use, and then you'll get access to the app. I don't think that's the case, though. I mean, of course it could be the case, but more than likely it's actually that they didn't mean for anyone to be able to access this tab at this point in time. It does mention in the contract that it's for the closed beta access, so it really makes me think that it wasn't an intentional thing, that someone just accidentally let everyone have access to this agreement, and no one's actually gotten access from agreeing to the agreement, so it would make me think that it probably wasn't intentional at all. So if you actually go through the start of the agreement, you will notice that it does only mention the Apple App Store. There is no mention whatsoever of Android, which makes me think there's probably a separate agreement, separate terms of use for Android users that probably is very, very similar, but sort of replaces the Apple App Store for the Android and Google Play Store, whatever other store it's on. Another thing I noticed in the terms of use was that there was mention of the age gate and the specific reason why they added in the age gate, and that there's a lot of different rules for the United States when it comes to actually having children under the age of 13 playing your app if you're collecting any data whatsoever from them. There's an act in the US called the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which is an act that actually protects all children under the age of 13 from having information taken from them or collected from them in any way unless they have express consent from their parents. Now, if you consider the purpose of their closed beta right now, it is to collect a lot of data and just generally have a lot of information from the participants to be able to change certain parts of the game that maybe aren't working as well, or just tweak things here and there to make them work better than they already are. So if they didn't actually add in that part of the game, the age gate that we've seen added in the most recent update before the US beta, then if they collected any data from anyone under the age of 13, it would be illegally gained data, which means that they would be in pretty big trouble if they got found out, and they definitely want to keep things all completely legal. So obviously they are going to add in something like an age gate and a terms of use agreement that does include that you have spoken to your parents about joining the app if you're under the age of 13. A lot of us thought initially that this meant there was going to be more interaction between players, but that's not necessarily the case. To just get the information that they needed from all the other places that they've got information from in the USA, they would have had to have that addition to the app to keep everything legal. So it would make sense that even though they're not adding in any player-to-player interaction at this point, that they still would add in an age gate. But guys, that's gonna be about it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you back here for the next Pokemon Go news alert. Till next time, guys, peace.